What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Thank you so much for taking the time to hang out. EMT here, and in this video, we are taking out for a spin the brand new telephoto lens for smartphones by Sandmarc. So Sandmarc sent us the brand new telephoto lens for the newer range of smartphones. This is the second generation of their telephoto lens. It's 58mm equivalent, and it is designed to take advantage of that brand new 48 megapixel sensor. The Sandmarc telephoto lens will set you back $129 US, and the package includes the telephoto lens and of course the front and back lens caps, an iPhone case, a clip-on mount that allows you to use the lens with virtually any kind of camera that you like to use on your smartphone. And it also includes a lens pouch. Very useful for not only carrying around one lens, but I've been able to consolidate and use this lens pouch for multiple lenses while I'm out and about without having to worry too much about if it's one pocket or the other pocket. So I took this brand new Sandmarc telephoto lens for a spin in order to compare the image quality when using it with and without. One of the reasons why I'm very impressed about is the sharpness. When we compare it against the original V1, so to speak, Sandmarc telephoto lens, the sharpness is substantially evident. So that alone, in my opinion, is a great reason why you would want to upgrade to this brand new Sandmarc telephoto lens. But also for individuals that only have a single lens system or a dual lens system that only has a 1x or a wide lens that can allow you to crop into 2x because of course of that new 48 megapixel sensor. This allows you to increase that magnification to the point that you may actually go in between or even past the 3x or get close to 5x. Not quite 5x telephoto on the Pro Max, but in terms of low light performance, you're definitely going to be able to capture a lot more information because of that brand new 48 megapixel sensor. Now, when we compare the Sandmarc telephoto lens against the native telephoto lens on the 15 Pro Max, there's definitely an in-between kind of range here. And I feel that this lens falls like right in the middle, a little bit above 3x magnification. So this will give you enough range not only to get higher quality zoom when you're doing photos at 48 megapixels or videos, of course, but it does give you the ability to switch back and forth and have different levels of compression to the background. I use a lot of the 5-time telephoto lens on my 15 Pro Max, but in low light situations, I'd much rather be on 1x or crop it into 2x with the Sandmarc Telephoto Lens because of that better aperture that main camera has. Now, if you have a 15 Pro Max like me, this adds an additional focal length right in between your 1x to the 5x. Depending on the compression that I want on the background, sometimes I much rather do a telephoto lens, a Sandmarc telephoto lens on my 1x camera. I can punch into 2x and get that dual magnification. And if I do need to go all the way up to 5 times, then I have the ability to leverage that without the Sandmarc lens alone. I much rather do a 1.7 aperture with the Sandmarc telephoto lens and get as close as possible versus do the native telephoto lens and do a 2.8, which is not bad, but definitely the low light quality and the detail gets affected, especially if you're handheld and moving around. Full disclaimer, it's very important for you to have your macro controls enabled because under low light situations, your lens, even though you may zoom in past the 1x and go to 2x or even beyond that, it may default to the 1x camera if your lighting conditions, of course, are not as good. And this Sandmarc lens is, as it turns out, not compatible with your 5-time camera. That'll be sweet to be able to put in the telephoto lens on top of the 5x camera on the 15 Pro Max. I went ahead and tried it, and the quality is definitely not there. But overall, I am very pleased with the capabilities that the Sandmarc telephoto lens gives me as an additional focal length for different levels of compression for the type of videos or photos that I want to capture, as well as an alternative for individuals that might not have a pro phone that has all 3 cameras. If you ended up picking up a phone that only has 1x or 2x, this is a fantastic addition just so you can get even closer to the moments that you want to capture. But I want to know what you think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you have any questions or suggestions, drop them down there so we can continue to create content for you. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. All the links to the Sandmarc lenses and gear are down in the description. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me. I'll catch you on the next one.